Hi guys. So I got my tooth taken out at the molar. It's a little swollen still. You want to see? You want to see my molar? Well, the hole. Can you see? I have stitches. It hurt, but I was brave. I had anesthesia. They had to do 4 shots. Yeah, that was not nice. But it was nice because you had to get it numb. So it stayed numb for a while. Now, are you ready for ALOHA-ha-ha? I'm going to try to read a little bit. I don't know how much I can read because it's still kind of sore. Okay? So this is what we're reading. And this is the picture. I read a little bit of the book. It says flinging. Flinging. You know what that is? Friday. Dear first grade journal. I got big news. I got big news. Put it twice. Last night, Daddy told me a happy surprise. It's called My Family is Going on an Exciting Vacation. And it is going to be the time of our life. I tell you. Oh, she's going on vacation. Wow. I am trying to save my news for show and tell. But I don't think I can wait that long. That is how come I am going to ask my teacher to start that activity right exactly now. He's yelling on the paper. Big letters. Please stand by. She's funny. Why do I have a blinking light? Hopefully this is recording. I stopped writing and raised my hand. Mr. Scary was not looking at me. Also, I think I'm supposed to look that way, but bear with me. When teachers don't look, you have to stand up and shout. Oh my gosh. Or else, how are they supposed to notice you? Oh my gosh. I stood up and shouted, Mr. S! Mr. S! How long until we have show and tell? Do you think? She shouted really loud. Mr. Scary wrinkled his eyebrows at me. I'm not supposed to call him Mr. S, I believe. Please sit down, Junie B, he said. It's still journal time. Journal time is quiet time. I nodded. Yeah, I know. Only I'd actually like to wrap things up and get started with show and tell now. Right now. She's so excited. Mr. Scary sucked in his cheeks. Like that? I can't do it. Okay. Sit down, he said again. We will have show and tell shortly. I looked at the clock. Oh. How many minutes is shortly? I asked. It is 1 minute or 8 minutes or 11 minutes? On account of it is 1 minute, I can wait probably 11 minutes would be out of the question. Mr. Scary walked back to his desk and he sat me in my chair. Oh, she's gonna get in trouble. I glanced up to him. All I'm looking for is a rough estimate, I said. Just then, my neighbor named May leaned across the aisle and she did a giant shh in my face. Oh my gosh, look. Look at that. You don't shush people? I quick wiped my cheek. Ew, I hollered. Ew, ew, ew. 'Cause May got spit all on me. That's why. I don't know why I said that like that. Oh, it's hurting. And spitter is grown-up word for spitooey. Spitooey. I zoomed to the back of the room. and I climbed on the stool to reach the faucet. Mr. Scary beat me to it. He wet a paper towel and wiped my face. Thank you, I said. I needed that. Mr. Scary rolled his eyes. You're being very rambunctious this morning, aren't you, Junie B. Jones? He said. I scratched my head at what vocabulary. Okay, you lost me on that one, I said. Rambunctious, he repeated. Rambunctious means, May's voice interrupted. Bad! She called out. Bunctious means bad, Junie Jones. You're being bad this morning. Bad, 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 bad. I turned to look at her. She thinks bad. Her chair was spun around to face the back of the room. She was watching me like an audience. Oh, how rude. Mr. Scary ran his fingers through his tired hair. Then he went to May's desk, and he turned her back in the right direction. Teachers spend a lot of time adjusting people. I bet. After he came back, he bent down next to me. He made his voice more private. Junie B, I know you're excited, he whispered. Your mother called me on the phone last night. She told me about your vacation next week. Wow. I threw out my arms, real thrill, and I flinged myself way high in the air. I can't wait, Mr. Scary. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. Mr. Scary grabbed my arms. He kept me from flinging. Okay, see, this is the wild behavior that I'm talking about, he said. I really need you to stay calm until show and tell. Junie B, can you do that for me, please? I thought for a second. Then I shrugged my shoulders. Yeah, only I don't actually know if I can do that, I said. 'Cause I'm already trying to be calm, and this is how I'm turning out. She's so... My teacher tapped on his chin. Maybe we can make a deal, he said. How about this? If you stay quiet and calm until show and tell, I'll tell you to go first. How does that sound? I bounced up and down an excited idea. That sounds like a deal. You mean deal? Yes, said Mr. Scary. Deal is spelled with an A, Junie B. Whatever I said. After that, I drilled real fast in a happy circle. I accidentally spun myself into the ground. On my way down, I knocked over the trash can and the sink stool. All of room one turned to look at me. I sat up and waved my fingers. Do not be alarmed, people. I'm perfectly okay, I said. After that, I stood up and dusted myself off. Then I went back to my seat. I looked at the clock again. No minutes had passed at all. Hardly. I put my head down and did a groan. This is slow as a turtle. Chapter 2. Pair of dice. The children wrote in their journals forever, it seemed. Then finally, they started to finish. And at last, it was time for show and tell. My legs sprang up. They ran me to the front of the room. Then I flung myself in the air again and I shouted, Vacation! Vacation! I'm going on vacation! Only too bad for me, because when I came down from my fling, I lost my balance. This time, I landed on the floor again. This time, room one laughed their heads off. I tapped my fingers real annoyed. Okay, I really got to knock off the flinging, I said just to myself. Mr. Scary quieted everyone down. Boys and girls, the reason Junie B is so excited today is that she didn't find out about her vacation until just last night. Wow, he winked at me. Tell everyone where you're going, Junie B. I took a big breath. Then the words came hollering out. Hawaii, people! I'm going to Hawaii. I'm going this very exact Sunday. Now, just for the record, the people of Hawaii call it Hawaii. It's harder to say Hawaii now with my cheek, so I'm gonna just go say Hawaii, okay? Nobody get upset. All of the children's mouths fell open, except for not Richie Lucille's. Instead, Lucille stretched her arms in the air. She did a giant yawn. Hawaii? Been there, done that, she said, real bored. Then she stood up, and she twirled it around. She sat back down again. My friend named Shirley stood up too. Well, I've never been there, she said. I can't believe it, Junie B. You're really going to Hawaii? Yes, Shirley, really, I said. This was the biggest surprise of my career, I tell you. On account of last night, Daddy said he's going on a job interview in Hawaii. He surprised me and Mother with 2 extra tickets. Oh, that's gotta be fun. Oh, pineapples and the waves. And maybe she'll see the hula people. They're going, woo! I can't hula. I skipped around my teacher very joyful. And that is not even the bestest part yet, I said. Because Daddy told me that this trip is for big people only. So my baby brother named Oli is not even allowed. Room 1 looked shocked at that information. Wow, said my friend Jose. You mean you're big people, Junie B? I nodded my head real fast. Oh, yes, Jose. I am big people. It's so funny. You mean you're really big people? That's how come I got to read the travel booklet with Mother last night. And the travel booklet said Hawaii is a real, actual paradise. Mr. Scary grinned. A paradise, huh? That's a great word, Junie B. Does everyone know what a paradise is? Sheldon showed his hand in the air. I do, he shouted. My grandpa, Ned Potts, has a pair of dice. He used to play craps at the gambling casino. But then someone squealed to Grandma. And so now he's not allowed at night anymore. May jumped up and pointed. Sheldon said a bad word. Sheldon said a bad word, she tattled real loud. Mr. Scary stared at her. May, dear, I'm very sorry to ruin this special tattling moment for you, he said. Sheldon did not say a bad word. But, craps is a dice game that played at gambling casinos. She says a crap. May stood there a second. Well, at least I gave it a shot, she said. Then she did a shrug and sat down. After that, Mr. Scary printed the word paradise on the board. He turned and looked at Sheldon. This is how it's spelled. Paradise. Paradise. And Sheldon, my friend, he said, the word is paradise, not pair-o-dice. This is how he spelled it. Pair-o-dice. Oh, gosh. Sheldon did a shrug, too. I don't think Grandma really cares how you spell it, he said. Grandpa's still not getting out at night. Mr. Scary closed his eyes a minute. Then he went to the sink. He got a drink of water. On his way back, he stopped at the world map on the bulletin board. And he showed room 1 where Hawaii is. Wow, it's exciting. Boys and girls, these Pacific Islands are the main islands that make up the state of Hawaii, he told us. He got the world globe off the shelf. He asked me to carry it around to show the children. I stopped at each desk. Whoa, said Roger. Hawaii looks like a bunch of little dots floating in the ocean. I nodded. I know, Roger, I said. My mother said the dots are bigger in person. Mr. Scary laughed. Oh, they're much bigger in person, Junie B. And they're not really floating, Roger. So don't worry. Our friend Junie B won't be drifting away. May did a grump noise. Phooey, she said. I ignored that situation. Instead, I put the globe back, and I went to the front of the room again. I know other information about Hawaii, too, I said. Mother read that there are lots of flowers and birds there. Plus, also, she read that Hawaii was formed by exploding volcanoes. Oh, no. I thought for a second. She read a bunch of other junk, too. I finally got bored and tuned her out. Mr. Scary did a chuckle. Well, volcanoes are pretty interesting, really. When volcanoes erupt, they spew out lava. Over millions of years, lava can form land masses, he explained. As a matter of fact, there are still 2 active volcanoes in Hawaii right now. Oh no. I stood there real quiet, and I let that information sink in my head. Then all of a sudden, I did a little shiver. Okay, I see. I wasn't actually aware of the eruption problem. May jumped up again. Well, I'm sure glad I am not going to Hawaii, she hollered. Who wants to get erupted by a spewy hot volcano? Getting erupted on by a spewy hot volcano would ruin your whole vacation trip. Well, she's jealous, isn't she? Mr. Scary sucked in his cheeks. Again, I can't do it. Junie B is not going to get erupted on by a spewy hot volcano. May, he said. There are no active volcanoes on the island where Junie B is going. May thought for a minute. Okay, fine. Let's just say that she did get erupted by a spewy hot volcano. That would definitely ruin her whole vacation. True or false? Mr. Scary went to the sink again. This time he splashed water in his face. After he dried off, he put May back in her chair. I waved my hand to talk some more. Yeah, only I didn't even tell everyone the most exciting part yet. Guess how I'm getting to Hawaii, people? Guess. I said, no way. I will give you a hint. After that, I straightened out my arms like wings, and I zoom around the room once. See me, people? See me? I'm flying. That's how I'm getting to Hawaii. I'm flying a real, actual airplane. How else would you get there? Well, you could take about a cruise. I don't know. Oh my God. Lucille stood up and did another yawn. Airplane, schmerplane, she said. Tell me something I haven't done. How rude is this girl? Mr. Scary sat her down. Well, good for her. This is going to be an amazing adventure for you, Junie B, he told me. He grinned real big. I can't grin. Just to be sure that you bring back lots of wonderful pictures, I bought you a little gift for your trip. Ooh, what could it be? He went to the closet, took out a shopping bag. Ooh, I love shopping! I hurried and peeked inside. Wow, wow, wow! I quick pulled it out, showed the class. Look, people, look! The kind of camera that you get at the drugstore, I said. I am excellent at this equipment because I already used one on my class field trip in kindergarten. Oh, she's got experience. She got a camera. Oh, that was very nice. After that, Mr. Scary reached into the bag and pulled out another gift. Take a look at this, Junie B. This is called a photo journal. A photo journal is similar to the first grade journals we use in class each day, except a photo journal tells a story in photographs instead of words. Oh, I like that. That's exciting. He opened it up for me. See inside? Each page has a place for a daily picture and a caption. A caption is another name for a picture title. He showed the album to the class. Every day, Junie B will take a picture of what she did on her trip. Then she will organize her photos, give them captions, in other words, a title. And when she comes back to school, her photo journal will tell us the story of her exciting trip to paradise. Wow, he handed me my album. Doesn't that sound like fun assignment, Junie B? I started to nod, then suddenly I stopped. Because something did not sound right about that sentence. I tapped on my chin. It was the word assignment. I believe. Finally, I looked at my teacher. Okay, here's a problem, I said. Assignment means homework. And Hawaii means vacation. Children do not actually like to mix the two items. Mr. Scary smiled. Oh, but this will be a fun assignment, Junie B. It is a very special assignment, too. You're going to be Room 1's first official photojournalist. She got a title and everything. My ears perked up. Official? I said, did you say the word official? He grinned. Yes, I did. That's exactly what I said. Official. I looked at him again. Official means important, right? Yes. You can get much more important than being an official. I stood up a little bit straighter. Officials make you automatically taller, I think. After that, Mr. Scary shook my hand. He walked me back to my seat. Oh, he said, and don't forget to take your first grade journal to Hawaii with you, okay, Junie B? It would be a terrible shame to miss a whole week of journal writing, wouldn't it? I looked at him real strange. Teachers and children do not have the same kind of brains. Finally, I did a sight. Okay. Oh, and I took out my journal and I dropped it in the bag with my camera. My friend named Herbert turned around very excited. You're a lucky duck, Junie B. Jones, he said. I wish I was going to Hawaii next week. Me too, said Lenny. Me 3, said Jose. I looked at May. She did not say me 4. Instead, she just kept staring straight ahead. She didn't talk at all. Huh. I did a shrug and went back to my own business. Then suddenly, without any warning, May shot her arms into the air and she uttered the word, kaboom! She looked at me and smiled. That was the sound of a spewy, hot volcano erupting on you! I sat there a second, then I did another shiver. May is not amusing. What was mean? New friend. Okay, this is getting to be almost 25 minutes, so we will do chapter 3 in another video, and I'll rest my mouth. Okay, put some ice. I will put some ice on the cheek. Alright, stay tuned for chapter 3. This male girl is sounding very jealous to me. We'll see what happens.